So, I have split shifts at the tap the rest of this week. Is there a day you get off at 2? Maybe we can meet somewhere before I have to go back at 4. Sure. Tomorrow? He huffed, sounding self-conscious. You probably have plans or something already. We can make it another day. His nervous rambling made me feel both better and worse. It eased the pressure I felt in my chest, knowing he was feeling a little uncomfortable, too. On the other hand, we'd never had this before. Once we'd become friends, we'd been inseparable. We hadn't had those petty squabbles other kids had as they grew up. His mom had never had to tell us to share with each other. We never argued over whose turn it was, or wanted to leave the other out to hang out with someone new. We'd moved as a unit. Even in middle school, when other guys were starting to notice girls in a big way, we'd both been oblivious. Of course, for me, that had everything to do with realizing that I liked boys. I wondered when he'd known he was gay. Another question that I had no answer to since, shaking my head at my own inner dramatics, I said, "Tomorrow works." "Yeah?" I heard the smile in his voice, and it felt good. Incredible, even. "Sure, what do you want to do?" "I can meet you at the top and go from there if you'd like. I want you to be comfortable." As much as I appreciated that, my job might not be the best place for it. I knew for a fact Cameron was working a double tomorrow, so he'd be there in the afternoon. He was one of my closest friends and favorite people, but he was protective of the rest of us. I didn't really want him hovering like a hawk, ready to descend on Brett like he was prey if he upset me. No one really understood that my aversion to Brett was about my fuck-up. "We could, but what do you usually do when you get out of work?" "I usually take Daisy, my dog, for a long walk at the park by my house, but I can do that after we hang out." "What breed is she?" "Golden Retriever. She may be mixed with something else, which is why her last owners gave her up, but I think my blue-eyed girl is perfect." "Aw, how cute was he?" "I wouldn't mind taking her for a walk with you. It'll be nice to spend some time outside for a little while." "But that's not exactly relaxing for you. If you're working a split shift, you're already going to be on your feet most of the day. We should do something that lets you take a real break." "Okay, seriously, how cute was he?" "Believe me, getting fresh air will do more for me than anything else. Plus, I'd like to meet your dog." It sounded like he mumbled, "You say that now," before he said, "Okay then, do you want to meet me at the main entrance to Briar's Park? I live right over there, so me and Daisy can be there at about 20 after. Or do you want me to pick you up from work? I can take you back after." "You don't have to pick me up. The main entrance has that huge parking lot, right?" "Yep." "Okay, then I'll meet you there." "Perfect. Thank you, Dylan. This means a lot to me. I'll see you tomorrow." "See you tomorrow," I said, then clicked off my phone, slightly flustered. It meant a lot to him. Did he have any idea how much this meant to me? We were all grown up now, so maybe we'd never be the best of friends again. But how crazy was it that he was giving me the opportunity to get rid of the guilt and the knot that had lived in the bottom of my stomach all these years whenever I thought about him? He'd rescued me once today, and now he was saving me again.